What's going on, guys? Zuco back with another fun video that I just did on stream. We did a tier list ranking all the different dungeons over Dragonflight. So this was recorded just live on stream, so I'm going to be talking to chat a little bit. Just be aware of that. But I want to hear from you guys. What were your favorite Dragonflight dungeons? I'm going to rank them all right here in the tier list. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my list. And what would you have put as your best dungeon and your most hated dungeon? I would love to hear those two in particular. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you. Let's get into the video. Okay. S tier, my favorite dungeon for sure is Ruby Life Pools, which I know everybody hates. I understand that. It's a hot take, okay? It's a hot take. Favorite non-Dragonflight key? Yeah, we'll do that in a second, Torpedo. What's Vortex Pinnacle? Ooh, that's a hot take. That's a hot take for sure. We'll do the other ones in a second. Okay. My favorite favorite dungeon for sure in the entire expansion is Ruby Life Pools. Okay, there it is there. Let me shrink my camera just a little bit so I'm not covering absolutely everything. Okay. Is this better? Let's do this. That's a little bit better. All right. Hey, MPD, what's up, buddy? Okay, so I'm going Ruby, and then I think my second favorite was Halls. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to put it in A. And then my third favorite is Bracken. I'm going to put it up there as well. I like that a lot. Oh, Algathar. I missed Algathar. You know what? We're going to put Algathar up here. There we go. So the S tier ones for me are Ruby and Algathar. Okay. And then I would go Halls and then Bracken. These are just for the Dragonflight ones, of course. We've got Knockhood left, Azure Vault, Neltheris, Oldemon, and the Dawn ones. Knockhood's last for you? Interesting. Kill X number of required packs to do boss repeat. Too long as well. I don't mind. Knockhood's like pretty mid for me. Oldemon for me is better than Knockhood. Actually, now that I think about it, you're right. But we're going to put Knockhood in B. So it's Oldemon and Knockhood are both in B. I don't mind it. It's mid for me. I don't mind it at all, actually. It's pretty mid for me. Okay. And then we've got Azure Vault and Neltheris. I hate both these dungeons. I hate them so much. I really hate them. Like, I don't know. Actually, I might do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oldemon's okay, but it's got 5 bosses on tyrannical weeks. Oldemon sucks. No, they're not better than Knockhood. That is just wrong. I don't mind Knockhood that much. I guess maybe I'm in minority here. And then you know what else we forgot to do? Absolutely hate with a passion. If I could put these in a... Wait, can we make another category? Add row below. Here we go. There we go. Yep. Swamp ass, right? That's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Get down there. Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? Whatever, swamp ass. These go down here, okay? These are terrible. These are the worst dungeons that have ever been created. I hated them so much. I hated these dungeons. I never want to see them again. I never want to see them again. Dawn worst mega dungeon for sure. I think it's the worst mega dungeon they've ever done. I agree, Sleep. I actually completely agree. I think the other mega dungeons have been so much better. There's been 2 other ones, right? There was Tazavesh and what was the other one? This is a great tier list if you flipped it upside down. This is my tier list, Zenico. I get to do this tier list, all right? So, you know what? Mechagon. Mechagon was great. Oh, we loved Mechagon. Oh, my God. Okay, that's where the Dragonflight dungeons land for me, okay? That's where they land for me. I've got Ruby and Algathar as S. I really enjoy these dungeons. This is more of an enjoyment thing for me. Halls of Infusion and Brackenhide, I really enjoyed. Knockhood was pretty mid. Oldemon was also kind of mid, but a little bit worse than Knockhood. Azure Vault, I hated. Neltheris, I hated even more. And then Dawn can just go die somewhere. I know I said that for Neltheris, but these are so bad. Holy cow. Forgot about Karazhan. Oh yeah, Karazhan's really good as well. That's right. Okay, let's do the other ones. Okay? Let's do the not like the seasonal ones. AD Big S? I don't know about that. Okay, here's another one. You guys are gonna hate me. You guys are gonna absolutely hate me for this. My absolute favorite. Take a guess. Everybody guess right now. Everybody guess what my favorite non-Dragonflight dungeon was. Okay? They're all right here. What was the one that we had to do this season? What was my favorite non-Dragon? I'll give you a minute to think about it. None of you are gonna guess it. I guarantee none of you are gonna guess it. Rich might know it because I've talked about it before. You DM'd me yours? Ooh, Rich has got a list here. If you pick Lair, I'm subscribing, then unsubscribing. All right. My favorite dungeon of all of the ones here that were not Dragonflight ones is Temple by far. It's actually not even close. It's actually not even close. So many people hate this dungeon. So many people hated it. I don't know why. I loved this dungeon. It was short and sweet. The boss fights weren't that bad. It was like, I don't know. It was great. It was great. Yeah, Zenico knew. Zenico knew. He called it. So that's another S tier for me. Temple. Love Temple. I have said it several times. Yes. Favorite non-Dragonflight key is tie between Underrot, Freehold, Vortex. I told him to shush. We'll look at Rich's list in a minute. Okay. Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. I liked Shadow Moon. I liked it. Shadow Moon was good. Shadow Moon was a good. This was a great dungeon. I don't know if it's S tier for me, but I really liked it. It was easy. That's true. That probably made it more fun. But I just like the aesthetics of it too. It was fun. Like it's a fun place to be. You know what I mean? Court of Stars. Ooh. This is a good dungeon, actually. This is a good dungeon as well. I'm gonna put Court in A. I liked Court. If you had the Curse Dispel, that's true. Yeah, you needed the Curse Dispel here. For Shaman, it was good. Maybe that's why I liked it so much. Court of Stars was good. Yes, actually, Torpedo, that is exactly right. I loved Court of Stars at the start of the season, and then I did not like it at all by the end. I did not want to do it ever again by the end. That's actually so true. You would have put Summon Swamp, though? I don't know. Well, oh, yeah, new. We got to get rid of. Sorry. Delete this. Delete. Perfect. We fixed it. RP and Dungeons Snooze Fest? Yeah, you're right. Okay. Halls of Valor was like under mid for me. I did not really like this dungeon. I did it too many times in Legion. You know what it is? I think I did this too many times in Legion. I didn't like... I'm just like so sick of this dungeon. I did not like Halls of Valor. I just wasn't a huge fan. I can't really put my finger on why, other than the fact that I think I just did it too much in Legion. So that's probably why. Atal Dazar from the recent season. It was good. I liked Atal. I loved running Atal Dazar. Love this dungeon. Great dungeon. You get to choose whichever route you want to go. This was great. Awesome dungeon. Vortex Pinnacle. Torpedo, you said... No, you didn't like this. Who loved Vortex? Somebody said it early on. I gotta scroll up. Oh yeah, Torpedo, you said you liked Vortex. I thought Vortex was fine. I didn't love it, but it was B for me. Like, I hated doing Vortex by the end of the season, but early on it was fun. I didn't mind it. It was okay. The beginning of Vortex Pinnacle is so, like, soul-suckingly awful. It's so bad. Because you pull the 4 big guys, and they keep knocking you in the air. Playing that as a melee was the most miserable thing ever. And then if you're ranged, you're getting blocked, right? By the shields. Like, it's just that opening pack makes this whole dungeon not fun. They needed to put that pack at the end of the dungeon. But the rest of the dungeon was actually pretty great. It was actually pretty great. You want to do Arc from Legion again? Yeah. Oh, it's been so long. Okay, Neltharian's Lair. Great dungeon. I like this a lot. This is a good dungeon. I liked it. Nothing wrong with this at all. Yeah, I like Neltharion Slayer. It wasn't my favorite place to be, but I liked it. I enjoyed the bosses too. I think Poison Cleanse Totem was so crazy for Shaman in here. This is probably why I liked it as well. That was probably a big reason, is because Poison Cleanse exists. And, you know, it is what it is. Freehold. Where are we putting Freehold, guys? Where do you think we're putting Freehold? Where's this sucker going? Is it going in Swamp? You know what? Freehold was really good. I mean, I think if you put Freehold anywhere below B, you're kind of trolling. It's just a really good dungeon. Freehold was great. It was structured really well. The boss fights were still fun. It's pirates. It's Kultiran pirates. You can't go wrong, right? It's a good dungeon. Underrot. Underrot was also fine. It wasn't like, I didn't like it more than I like these dungeons. It was good. It was almost mid. It was a little above mid. We're gonna put it above mid, right? Let's change this. Above mid. This is mid. This is, I don't know. This is below mid. Please die, Swamp Bat. We're getting there. Yeah. Okay, Waycrest. Got all by the end. I love Waycrest. I love Waycrest. I don't know why. I love this dungeon. Really enjoy Waycrest. It actually goes above Freehold for sure. Temple might actually go up a little bit too. I like Waycrest a lot. Good dungeon. Yeah. It was annoying that your camera was stuck to your butt the whole time. I understand that part, but the rest of the dungeon was good. Blackrock Hold. This was a good dungeon to run. I didn't love it though. We're talking about whether I love this or not. And Blackrock Hold was like a good dungeon, but I didn't like love running it every week. It was kind of like, oh, we got a Blackrock Hold, we should go do it because it's like pretty easy, I guess. But I wasn't loving being in there. Does that make sense? Darkheart Thicket was pretty mid. It was just like full of stupid one-shots, and the friggin' like dogs that jump on you, those little cats near the opening part before you get to the first boss. Oh my god, that was such an awful section. Really annoying. You could brick the whole key in the opening section of Darkheart Thicket, which is annoying. I don't really like those mechanics. Everbloom was also pretty mid for me. I liked Everbloom. I liked the challenge of Everbloom, especially the second boss. Trying to heal the trio second boss was really hard, and the third boss and the fourth boss. But like on tyrannical weeks, I wanted to die in this dungeon. I did not like this dungeon at all. So it's a bit of a toss up. On fortified weeks, I think it was a great dungeon. On tyrannical weeks, I wanted to like, it was one of the worst. It was so bad. All right, that leaves us with Throne. Throne of the Tides. Where are we putting Throne? S tier, A. Is it above mid? Is it mid? I think it's below mid. At least. It's at least below mid. I don't even like it as much as I like Neltharis. I didn't like Throne that much. Throne was kind of shitty. Not gonna lie. I did not love Throne. Would have been nice to not be getting one shot by everything in Throne all the time, but you were, and that was pretty brutal. Yeah, it was pretty garbage, honestly. Didn't really like it. All right, that's my list, guys. How similar is your list to mine? I'm assuming there's a couple of hot takes. I think my Ruby Life Pools and Temple the Jade Serpent, like I don't think anybody else has those in S tier. I genuinely, I don't think that's we'll have to see, but that's my list. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah. Let me know your lists, guys. Like, it's just yeah. I would love to hear from all of you where you guys put different things. Be interesting to see where everybody lines up over the last couple of seasons of Dragonflight. It's cool to get all the dungeons in front of you now and to look at them and go, oh man, we did a lot of different dungeons actually, depending on what season you were in, and it's cool to see like how they kind of line up.